Renault is evaluating a switch to the Mercedes concept of a split turbo and compressor on its Formula One power unit as part of an engine overhaul for 2022. Last year, the French car manufacturer elected to delay the introduction of a new engine to 2022 as a consequence of the coronavirus pandemic. It means it is using just an upgraded engine for this season, but that has given it extra time to evaluate wider scale changes for next season. One of the ideas being looked at is adopting the design that Mercedes pioneered in F1 of splitting the turbo and the compressor elements of the power unit. Ever since the turbo hybrid era started, Mercedes elected to split their two elements so they were either side of the internal combustion engine. They are joined by a connecting shaft that runs between the inside of the V-bank. The benefits of the design are much better packaging opportunities, which has advantages for both weight distribution and aerodynamics. Japanese manufacturer Honda adopted the Mercedes design idea for 2017 as part of a revamp of its efforts, while Ferrari is also understood to be considering going down that route for 2022. Now Renault has revealed that it too is looking at the idea, and recent images of Fernando Alonso visiting Renault's engine facilities hinted at it having already tried out the split turbo idea on its dyno facilities. The images from Renault's engine facilities appear to show the airbox pipework feeding down into the compressor, which was situated at the front of the power unit rather than at the rear as it is on the current Renault engine. Renault says this year's engine, which will run in the back of the Alpine car, features modifications that were originally planned mid-season in 2020 prior to things being frozen because of the pandemic. Alpine also caused a stir on the opening day of Formula One testing when it emerged with a rather exaggerated mega airbox and engine cover. With the modern trend being for teams to try to shrink wrap the bodywork around the power unit components, Alpine's solution is unique and something we were more used to seeing in the 1970s. The reasoning for this, although it might sound odd at first, is predominantly to mitigate the incoming regulation changes that narrow the floor and rear brake ducts and see the lower portion of the diffuser strakes lopped off. Whereas the rest of the grid have pushed on and developed the downwash style side pod arrangement, which generally results in the airflow running over the top of the side pod and meeting with the floor as quickly as possible, the A521 has an arrangement more akin to what teams used in the pre-hybrid era. This creates more space between the side pod and the floor in order that the team deals with the issues created by the new regulations in its own unique way. However, to achieve its aerodynamic goals, the team had to rethink the cooling architecture of the car, resulting in the radiators and other hardware housed within the side pods having to be repositioned. The arrangement that Renault has run in previous years has already seen a great deal of that hardware packed in around the power unit due to the makeup of its cooling package. But with even more hardware to deal with, the region has increased quite dramatically in size. So in essence, the changes are driven by the regulation changes and are simply Alpine's way of dealing with these issues, whilst trying to recover as much performance as possible without damaging the car's overall performance envelope. Irrespective of the genuine technical reasoning behind the changes, it's easy to draw comparisons with a variety of different airbox and engine cover solutions in Formula One's past. And that's been it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Apart from that, I hope you're an awesome day, and bye bye.